Hey guys, Kathy Rankin here with your weekly soaps roundup. Well, it's September and we only have 4 more months to go of 2020 and 3 more months of those awful political ads. Thank goodness. In the meantime, hopefully you all had a fun and responsible Labor Day. And speaking of labor and being responsible, it's hard work to keep up on the most recent soap plots. So instead of barbecuing, we here at She Knows worked on the highlights to make sure you haven't lost track of all the stuff that's been happening. First, on Bold and the Beautiful, Bill again pleaded with Brooke to ditch Ridge and choose him, but she refused. Please tell me how many times they're going to repeat this romantic triangle. It's like Groundhog Day over and over and over again. Meanwhile, Shauna, who I love, worked to convince Ridge that as his wife, she'd always put him first. Ah, the famous last words. You know what happens after that. And in our most recent hot mess plotline, Steffy plowed through her pain pills and after reflecting back on happier times with Liam, mixed them with, you guessed it, alcohol. So basically it's like watching the Housewives of Orange County on any given weekend. Later, Dr. Finn became concerned Steffy was becoming dependent on the pills. You think? Coming up, Ridge and Brooke discovered a surprising ally. Now, over on Days of Our Lives, it was like a revolving door this week. As Sonny and Will said goodbye to Salem, Brady, Kristen, Tripp, and Abigail returned. Now, at the custody hearing, Sami called Victor Kiriakis, and in another huge return, former teenage psychopath Jan Spears to testify against Nicole. Now, Ciara woke up in a warehouse where Vincent, who kidnapped her, revealed he was in love with Abigail's doula, who Ben murdered, and that's why he wanted to see Ben suffer. Yes, you heard me correctly, and no, I'm not making that up. She must have been some doula. Coming up, Chad and Abigail look into who drugged her. Over on General Hospital, Neil and Alexis reunited, and after a night of making love, Alexis found him dead in her bed. Well, if you're gonna die, you might as well die doing something you love. But it was later revealed that his death was due to an overdose. Not so good. Now, Sonny took his ailing father Mike to a day at the track, knowing that he didn't have much time left. Now, of all things you could do with the last days of your life, I'm not sure going to the track is the best option, but who am I to judge someone else's last wishes? Anyways, Anna received a phone call from her estranged twin sister Alex begging her to come to Berlin and help her, but decided against it. And Jason and Sam rushed to rescue Brando after he was beaten by Cyrus's henchmen, who framed Brando for sabotaging Jason's bike. Dumb. Okay, coming up, Robert receives a mysterious phone call. Finally, on The Young and the Restless, Adam felt he couldn't stay with Chelsea and Connor and fled to a motel which he only gave addresses to, of course, who else? Little Miss Sharon. Now, as Chance accepted a job on the police force, AJ's daughter Alyssa returned and had questions about Adam's involvement with a missing person in Vegas. Amanda attended Nate's super exciting blood drive, and he was shocked to find she was B negative. Of course she is. Yes, that's a rare blood type that Hillary also conveniently had. Now, determined to find out the truth, she asked Devon for something personal of Hillary's to do a DNA test. You know, those quick and easy DNA tests you can just walk in and get anytime on the shows. Coming up, Chance takes a risk to help, of all people, Adam. That's it for this weekly Soaps Roundup. Have a great week, you guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you again next time on the show.